It's 12:37. You are listening to the Mid-Morning Talk on Salam Media with me, Mari Makonda, and it's time for our awareness and events and trends and things that are happening in and around us. So the Rainbow Picnic has been the talk of town and a challenge that many people have participated in. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, where have you been? I hope you've not been living under a rock these past few weeks when the Rainbow Challenge actually started. So the ladies from the Muslim Gallery have taken up this challenge, and they are joining me to tell us a little bit more about it. This coming after the previous picnic that they had, and they are now going to take part in the Rainbow Challenge. Let us meet them. We have Khadija Saleke. Assalamu alaikum, Khadija.
Walaikum salam. How are you? Walaikum salam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, all good, and you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm well.
We have Aisha Mako. Assalamu alaikum, Aisha.
Walaikum salam.
And we have Zinhle Jamila. Assalamu alaikum, Zinhle.
Walaikum salam.
All right. Zinhle is no stranger to Salam Media. She was recently featured on My Journey to Islam. But please remind us and tell us a little bit about each of yourselves and what personalities do you bring to the group. Let's start with you, Zinhle.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm Zinhle Jamila. I'm a Muslim revert, which everyone knows about it right now. I'm part of the Muslim Gallery, where we have this organization where we trying to connect with a lot of people, especially youth, to show them that you can be fashionable, you can have fun in a halal way. So basically, yeah, that's it.
And Aisha, give us some insight into who Aisha is and your contribution to the Muslim Gallery.
My name is Aisha Mako, originally from Pretoria, and I'm currently living in Johannesburg. The Muslim Gallery is my baby. I love the organization so much that because I think there's a need for such a platform whereby we can, we as the youth, unite and create or form a sisterhood that is strong, so that because we're the future of the Muslim community. So I think it's essential that we have such a platform that shows not only the, let's say, the ibadah or the difficult side, if I should say that, of Islam, but I want Islam to be portrayed in a very fun way. Also, people should see that we have a lifestyle. People should see that we love fun, and we're just trying to create a very youthful environment, not also forgetting our Islamic teachings, but at the same time trying to incorporate and just join everything in one to form the strong sisterhood.
Basically, just to make Islam look normal to people
Normal.
who seem it
Correct.
as different. And what about you, Khadija?
Okay, so basically, just a short bio about me. Khadija is a mom, she's a married woman, and she's a student as well. But the personality that I bring, I'd just like to take it back to when Aisha approached us and the background that she was looking for. So on my side, what I contribute to the Muslim Gallery is that I'll be portraying this image that, like Aisha explained already, that we want to give the world an image that you can be Muslim and you can still do other things. So on my side, I want to actually expose that we can still be moms and still be active as Muslim women. We can still be moms and still be wives, but we can still be like people who are studying and pursuing their dreams and so forth. So that is,
All right.
my contribution.
Yeah, and that is such a misconception that Muslim women don't do anything. Muslim women are just boxed and we stay at home and we don't have a life outside being wives and mothers. And we actually do. There's more to being a Muslim woman than just being that person that everybody
True.
perceives. Now, Aisha, since the Muslim Gallery is your baby, what was the inspiration and influence behind it?
The inspiration is just it comes from the fact that I grew up in Soshanguve. There was really not much of girls that looked like me in terms of like Muslims. So you struggle when you grow as a young woman, you struggle to find or relate to your environment and people around you because you're not the same. You don't have the same vision, and spiritually you don't connect. So I think that's where I got inspiration to say, you know what, it would actually be great to actually form a sisterhood whereby we connect with all the Muslim sisters all around South Africa. You don't have to be from Gauteng or anything like that. And let's just all share this because we all have common stories. We all have like common experiences that we face as young Muslim women in our communities, because most of us, especially the Black community, we are very few, we are the minority. So we wanted to just create that platform that would show Muslim women from all angles, show the world that we are powerful, we are strong, we are capable of anything. We are more than just hijab, we are more than just mothers, we are more than just wives. So we wanted a platform that's going to showcase that. So in that's when we formed the Muslim Gallery. And I think the name itself also explains a lot on what the organization is about, because it says gallery. So anything that you'd want to know about a young Muslim woman, you would just look at the gallery, which is you'll find everything. They cook, they clean, they students, they mothers, they wives, they business women. They are so much more. The gallery is beautiful. So that's what we want to show the world.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let me bring Zinhle into the conversation here. Zinhle, because you were featured on My Journey to Islam, and you use a social media to basically talk about the misconceptions that Muslims face, some Muslims go through. Now, what do you, from your side, what is the vision of the organization, and how are you working towards that vision?
So basically, I could say we are gathering around together, and we are trying to talk about all the experiences and all the challenges that we have, and we are helping each other so that you won't struggle alone with your struggles. So I could say if I was alone, I couldn't like have answers to a lot of things as a revert. So when I'm with the girls, I'm able to talk about everything, and I actually get answers, and yeah, we actually help each other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. And with Khadija, you come from a vibrant, a small Muslim community, and well, I've seen how your community are always with that togetherness, etc. Do you still find that you have the challenges that Zinhle and Aisha would have?
To be quite honest, I wouldn't say that we do find those challenges on our side, because we are already creating that Muslim community, like that platform for us to be comfortable as Muslims, etc. So I wouldn't really say there's much of a challenge, but we are trying to build that platform where we can be like spreading the awareness that we can be Muslim and still do other stuff and still be active on other platforms as well.
Mm-hmm. All right. Aisha, tell us and give us some insight into the upcoming the Muslim Gallery Rainbow Picnic.
Oh, this the Rainbow Picnic is going to be a very fun event. So usually, what we do as the Muslim Gallery, we try to find things that interest the youth. So we just realized that the Rainbow Picnic challenge was a thing all over social media, but unfortunately, it was winter. So we said, you know what, because it's going to be spring, so let's welcome spring with this Rainbow Picnic challenge. And I think we want the world to see the Muslimah edition of it. So this is a habit that we're trying to create within the Muslim community and within our Muslim sisters, that
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you would want to attend these rainbow picnics with your other friends, but because it's not as much fun as when you do it with your Muslim sisters, you know, because you guys have so much in common. You're all in hijab, and you don't have to be uncomfortable. So I wanted to create that. So it's a form of just connecting, as much as we do have other ways where we would want to connect with each other as sisters. But I think an event is more it's more connecting, if that even makes sense, you know. So that's what we want to create with this event. We're going to have a lot of events like this with the Muslim Gallery, whereby we just meet up, connect, share ideas, business ideas, give each other advices. And I encourage women, whenever they come to such events, I encourage them to always, if ever you have a business that you're running, if ever you have anything that you'd like to receive support for from your Muslim community, bring it along. Let's hear it. Let's support one another. Let's follow each other on socials. Let's be a source of support for one another, because we need it. So yeah.
All right, I seem to have lost a connection there towards the end, but how can people participate in the challenge?
Oh, so we basically have posted all over social media. There's a poster on our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whereby you can just RSVP by getting yourself the ticket is 100 rands, and it will give you access to all the activities that we will be doing on that day. So what you do is you just buy the ticket, you RSVP on the number that's on the poster, and you receive your theme color. So unlike other events whereby we give you, or usually with the rainbow picnic, I think people just usually just pick their color. The reason why there's a process of you RSVPing and then we give you a theme color, it's because we want this to be a thing whereby we arrange people according to the color theme or color scheme, because we don't want people to just come along with their friends and form like a group of like, okay, I know these people, so I'm going to hang out with them. So if you give them a color scheme, you will be forced to sit with strangers on a table, because that's your color scheme, and that way you are able to connect with strangers or people that you don't know, but they are your sisters in deen. That way, that's how we get to know each other. That's how we connect. That's how we network with people. So you will be sharing a meal with someone that you don't know. Maybe you know them through social media. So we get to know and meet new people through these events.
Mm-hmm. And that is something that we see a lot. You know, sisters will sit with those whom they know and not with those whom they don't know. And you'll get like a group of 10 on one side and a group of
Yeah.
3 or 2 on the other side. And that doesn't really say much about sisterhood, but I'm glad that you have decided to structure this in such a way that, you know, it will bring everyone together, and
Mm.
it will form new bonds, new friendships, and lasting sisterhood and memories as well. Let me bring in Zintle and Khadija into the conversations. I'm not sure if you ladies were part of the previous picnic that was hosted by TMG, but if you were, what were your thoughts about it, and what was the experience like for you, Zintle?
Oh, my friend that I got to meet new sisters, which are my friends now. I got to know more about Islam, because when we talk, every time I have a conversation with a Muslim sister, I want to know more. I got to play games with my sisters. We had a lot of fun. We had food. I, I could say actually it was me meeting other sisters, because where I'm from, it's not every day where when I go out I see a hijabi, so it was actually nice.
Mm-hmm. And Khadija?
I actually did. I was not part of the first program because I only met Aisha after the first program.
Uh-huh. All right. Okay, no problem. Okay, Aisha, for more information, how can people make contact to be part of the Muslim Gallery? Is there a criteria or an age group to be met?
Okay, so what we're trying to target is the youth. More when it started, the idea was trying to encourage the youth to get together because we are trying to form a new generation. You know, we are breaking all stereotypes. We're trying to create like a new just a new space for the youth, for the future of Islam. So when I say the youth, is that the reason why I think the target was the youth is that I feel like the youth, we don't have much politics. You know, I always feel like the older generation are full of, there's so much that has happened to them. And I would have, I just love creating a new space whereby we just start with our new rules, new everything, and it's just a fresh start. So that's what we're trying to create. There is no really like an age criteria because we are receiving a lot of support from our older mothers and sisters who are seeing the good work that we do and they actually love and support it. So my say is that if you totally agree and you get the drill and the direction that we're trying to take, if you're not going to disturb any of that, alhamdulillah, you can always be a part of the Muslim Gallery, as a way of showing support and love and supporting the younger generation. That would be something that we would appreciate. So there is no age restriction in saying that no, if you are over such and such an age you cannot be there. But I always tell people that the kind of events that we host, mostly they cater for young people because we try to play games, we try to do all the things that we know the youth actually appreciate and love to do. So if you want to support us and if you want to show love on that, alhamdulillah, you can always join us. And you can always reach out to us on our social media. It's at the underscore Muslim underscore gallery on all social platforms. Make sure that you talk to us and we could always add you. We also have like a WhatsApp group where we communicate all our events and all the projects that we are currently doing or having, so or intend on having. So to hear your insight and advice or opinion, we always have that WhatsApp group as a form of communication.
Hmm. And I'm guessing that this event is strictly for the sisters only.
Definitely, definitely. It's strictly for the sisters. It's a rainbow picnic. I also wouldn't think men would want to participate in a rainbow picnic, but usually the Muslim Gallery only caters, the Muslim Gallery event side of things only
Hmm.
caters for women.
All right. If there are any brothers watching or listening, unfortunately, you're going to have to start your own movement and your own thing over there. Ladies, going forward, advice to our audience, to our listeners, why should they attend the Muslim Gallery's Rainbow Picnic? Khadija?
I think the advice that we can give is to create like sisterhood, to love one another as sisters, Muslim sisters, and to just have fun. Like come have fun with us, and yeah, the things that they should expect from us is there'll be a photo shoot that will be taking place, and they will be having an experience with the Muslim Gallery talk show. They will be we'll be streaming live, inshallah. Not live, but we'll be recording with them for the Muslim Gallery talk show, inshallah.
Oh, mashallah. Zintle?
My advice to them is that they should come and join us. The no, you never know. You can find the best friend there. Yeah, that's it. Khadija said everything already.
All right. And Aisha, last final thoughts and advice?
They should attend the Muslim Gallery Rainbow Picnic. The challenge that we have accepted as TMG, and not only that, join the Muslim Gallery as an organization itself and be part of the community that we're trying to build for our youth and our young sisters out there. Because as the world changes and as we face all difficulties and challenges, and as we mature into the young women that we are, career women that we are, the mothers that we are, the sisters that we are, we are the wives. You're gonna need a shoulder to cry on, and what better way to have a shoulder that's spiritually connected to you? You know, you share the same religion, share the same sentiments, the same values. So the Muslimah Gallery is trying to encourage we're trying to create a space whereby you're surrounded by people who are just like you, and you don't have to ever feel uncomfortable in sharing who you are and speaking your mind. And we're trying to break into the world. It's time that people see that side of Muslim women. It's time that people see that you can be anything that you want to be as a Muslim woman. There's no boundaries. The sky is not even the limit, you know. So that's what we're trying to encourage one another on. We're trying to give each other advices, tips on becoming the best successful women that we can be, to show people, most importantly, as Black women, it's time that the world sees that there's actually very successful Black women that are doing such great things in their communities. So that's what we're trying to create. So I think I believe every woman should want that for themselves. It's something that they should consider, and definitely would like to have you as part of the Muslim Gallery.
All right, ladies, shukran so much for your time and for enlightening us on the Muslim Gallery as well as the Rainbow Picnic. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it because of other reasons. But I wish you well, and I hope you guys, or you ladies rather, have lots of fun. And we are looking forward to seeing what the Muslim Gallery puts up out there. I mean, we've seen our sisters overseas, and now it's our time to shine. So kudos to you, ladies, and have a wonderful day. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum
Alaikum
salam.
salam.
And that was Khadija Seleke, Aisha Mako, and Azikle Jamila, and they are part gallery. You can find them on social media at _Muslim_gallery. It's the THEE. And you'll find details about the upcoming Rainbow Picnic and any other events that you would like to know of. And this is strictly for the sisters only. It is 12:59, and we have come to the end of today's broadcast. I will be back next week, inshallah, 11 to 1 p.m. right here on Salam Media. We welcome your comments, questions, queries, and suggestions. Please send them to us on WhatsApp. The number is 061 7660355. Alternatively, you can find us on our social media pages. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. From myself, Mariam Okwanda, and the team, this show was produced by Fazila Isaac. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.